know. Does it look like there are clouds in the sky? I don't think so. Blue skies, I'll take it.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it's one of those days where you just got to get out and take a walk. I know we're all ready for a vacation, and that's why we have our friend, Elizabeth Carey from AAA on the show.
So many people are ready for a vacation.
Yes.
There's this big pent-up demand. A lot of people didn't go too many places during the pandemic, and now they want to go, explore, and see the world.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. It is kind of daunting, though. If you're planning a vacation, you know you've been looking on the websites going, wow, things look expensive.
There's a lot.
Is that right?
Prices are definitely up. Airfares up. Hotels are up. I mean, we see this here, dining out. Everything's up with inflation. So it's definitely going to cost you more. But what we're seeing is people prioritizing travel, saying, you know, again, we didn't get to go that many places. We want to make these memories with the family.
I'm right there
with you. This is what we're going to do. We're going to make this a priority.
We're going to spend that money because, yes, it's pent up for sure.
So let's talk about some top destinations because I need some.
Okay, so overall, Florida is always the #1 destination. Orlando always tops the list for Western New Yorkers, no matter what holiday it is or what season you're talking about. So that's definitely still the case, but what we're seeing is international travel up 30% for spring break compared to spring break last year. So those numbers are way up. And then multi-generational travel up 40%, where it's the grandparents, the parents, and the kids all traveling together. Yeah.
That would be fun. Where are people going internationally?
So if you think about international warm weather destinations, people going to places like Cancun, the Dominican Republic, Jamaica, all those wonderful beaches that are calling your names down there.
That all looks great. Thank
like
you.
The Bahamas. Yeah, really warm destinations, people looking to go to the islands. But then people are going to traditional international destinations too, like Europe. People going to places like Paris, Rome, Barcelona, Amsterdam.
Mr. Wilson, are you hearing this?
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So here's the thing. We're creeping up on spring break already. Are there some last minute ideas and deals?
Well, you're not going to get a deal when you're thinking about if you want to go the week when the kids are out of school, for instance.
Right.
The airfares are through the roof. They know that's when
Peak
the
time.
break is, and so they're going to charge you more. However, if you have some flexibility, that's going to be the key to save some money. Like if you can pull the kids out of school and go the week before, or maybe leave in the middle of the week when school's closed and then miss a couple days on the back end, the flexibility is going to be the key.
All right.
So we need you to be a myth buster here because we're thinking of doing a cruise, which we have never done. Emily has gone on them, and I look at the pictures and I'm like, it looks so fun, but we've never done it.
It's so much fun. It's everything you can imagine. You unpack once and you're going from island to island or destination to destination. You get to see so much. All your food's included, all your entertainment. It's a one-stop shop, and there's something for the entire family. So the kids are in the kids club having fun. Mom and dad can go sit by the pool. You all meet for dinner. It's a great time.
It's included babysitting, Mercedes.
Listen, I'm already there. Yes, please.
So what do people always ask about? I know AAA is a place where you ask your questions, ask for deals, look for like the most sought after information when it comes to travel. So what are people asking? Like especially the first time cruisers.
Well, for instance, you mentioned Mythbusters. So people think, oh, I'm going to go on a cruise and I'm going to be sick. But today's cruise ships have stabilizers on them. Some of these are mega ships, so big. They have all these stabilizers in place so that you won't feel the motion of the ocean when you're out there. And then if you really are concerned about it, a lot of people wear a little patch behind their ear or the bracelet to keep their equilibrium in check so they don't feel the ocean. I mean, I was on cruises, many of them, and never felt a thing.
So I see a couple more. I will have to wear formal clothes, or cruise ships are only for the older crowd.
Different lines might cater to the older crowd, but of course, all of them welcome children. But you think about Disney, that's going to be something for any generation. Perfect Day at Coco Cay with Royal Caribbean, their private island, water slides galore. You know, kids are going to love that. Almost every cruise line has their own private island now where you're going to find beaches and snorkeling and all kinds of fun. So there are certain cruise lines that older people might prefer, where there are some that are more ideal for families. So it's about finding the right cruise line that's right for you, so that's the right fit. And about dressing up.
Yes.
People don't seem to dress up so much. If you want to go all out and dress up, go ahead and do so. But what we're seeing is a lot of people being a lot more casual on the cruises. You know, some people saying, you know, they won't let you in like shorts and a t-shirt.
In the formal
but
dining.
If you have a golf shirt and a decent pair of pants for a man and maybe a sundress for a woman, you're good to go. So you don't have to be too formal.
And you know what? Most cruise lines, like you said, there are some cruise lines that cater to specific age groups, but almost every cruise line that I've ever been on, they do have a specific itinerary for all members of your family. So really every cruise line is friendly, unless you go on like Virgin Cruises, which is just for a certain crowd of young people.
Yeah, they might have some that are adult only or something like that, but for the most part, all of them have different kids clubs. I know my husband and I stood outside the kids club one night, like, when are they gonna come out? What are we supposed to do?
You never see your kids. You're
Exactly.
like, oh, I miss you.
And if you have a teenager, last year we were on a cruise and my daughter became the cruise director. She's like, we have to get down to the promenade deck, Mom. There's
love
karaoke.
that.
So it was really fun. There's definitely something for everyone.
Oh my gosh. And tell people where they can get more information because I'm not letting you leave today. I need to book. I need to book.
Right, you can go to AAA.com and find all the information there, but we still have the good old-fashioned AAA brick-and-mortar travel agencies. You'd be surprised how many people are coming back in. They realize that maybe they booked something online during the pandemic and there's no phone number to call if you need help.
It's so true.
Yeah.
And here there's someone on standby 24/7 if anything goes wrong, if your flight gets disrupted, if you get sick, if you need help, whatever it might be. So a lot of people are returning back to travel agencies so that they can actually have that one-on-one help and get the help they need.
And you can have that vacation tailor-made, top to bottom, buttoned up, because that's really, you don't want any kind of weird hiccups along the way.
No one's ever said, I regret taking that trip.
That's right.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Carey, always a pleasure having you on because you talk about things that we absolutely love.
Right,
Thank you
everyone likes
so
to travel.
much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Of course, it's AM Buffalo. Lots of fun still ahead, so stay with us.